The EFDA class is here, so welcome graduates. My name is Teresa Mercier. I am the Director of Industry Training and Development here at Yorkland Community College. I'm part of the workforce team that helps to deliver these trainings. We also have Erica Brown, who's part of our team, Michelle Lee, Kristen Wiegand will be helping to cut the tape, so we'll be well served later. So it is my privilege to be here, and I would like to invite Stacy up to kick us off.
Well, thank you all for being here. My name is Stacy Singleton. I am a CPA, EFDA, and a diplomat with the Academy of Dental Office Managers. And I've had the privilege of working with York County Community College and the Harold Alphon Workforce Program to be able to bring these programs to our community so that we can offer it for free and have these exceptional students be able to further their career. So I'm very thrilled on the success that they have had, the hard work that they have put in, because it has been extensive. When I interview them and I say, there's gonna be a lot of work. Yeah. Okay, no, okay. And then, 3 classes in, their faces are like, what else, Nate? Who's like, that's enough. Can we stop now? No more. It is a lot of work. They've done a lot of work to get where they are. They still have more work to go. So they do have to compile a clinical logbook of all of their restorations, all of their preventative procedures, and then another category, which is lab work and scanning, orthodontics, things like that. So there is still work to be done underneath their supervising dentist. And once they compile all those hours, they call me back, they come into the school. As long as everything matches, we sign off and they can put in for their state licensure. Then they are officially a licensed expanded function dental auxiliary. What that means to a lot of you, it is the same as being a nurse practitioner in a medical office. So that's what I try to let people know. What they can do is anything reversible in the state of Maine. So they are doing restorations on patients and they're following through with things that then the dentist can get up and move on to other chairs and provide more dentistry. And that's the point of this, is to be able to provide more dentistry, in our workforce. So I'm very proud of all of them, and I am anxious to see, how long it's going to take and what's going to happen from here. But they are all very skilled clinicians, and I would be confident to let them work on me. So without further ado, I would love to get started and kind of hand things out. We do have Brianna Walsh, which is one of our students, and she's going to be saying a few words. So.
Thank you all for being here. Appreciate it. There's an old saying that goes, "It was only a sunny smile, and little it cost in the giving, but like morning light, it scattered the night and made the day worth living." It expresses the impact a smile or small kindness can have on someone's life. Unfortunately, the simple act of smiling is very difficult for some. Those of us in dentistry have met patients who avoid outings due to fear of judgment and photographs, or struggle with nutrition due to symptomatic teeth or lack thereof. Fortunately for everyone, some of us grew up to be tooth fairies with the ability to give people back to good. If you ask many dentists and hygienists how they discovered the field, you'll hear about family in the biz or memorable childhood experiences leading to this career path. I found the origin story tends to vary more with assistants. One of my coworkers used to be a hairdresser. My classmate was hired straight out of a restaurant, and another assistant I know managed a smoke shop before making a change to better herself and those around her. Me, I fell face first into it, literally. I presented in my local general office with fractures to 7 and 8, these two teeth right here. And after a full new patient examination and restorative appointment, found myself with the manager discussing finances, having just lost my insurance. It became a moot point when 20 minutes later I was being recruited, and I started assisting 2 weeks later. I was quick to realize this biz is not for everyone. Saliva, blood, and cavities, oh my. Yet it has many elements I admire. Art, science, the challenge of providing comfort around a topic which carries immense insecurity. At this office, I learned the fundamentals of dentistry and developed respect for the complexity and true value of teeth. Patients began asking, are you going to be a dentist, or would you want to do hygiene? And with my newfound love for teeth, I was sure to look into it. I was deeply discouraged upon realizing the cost of education and feared being financially bound to a field with high burnout due to its nature. So I decided it was time to expand my knowledge to a new set. I then had the privilege to work with maxillofacial prosthodontists, specializing in restorative rehabilitation due to severe wear, significant accident, or health diagnosis such as cancer. I learned the immense challenge of recreating what nature perfectly crafted and shared heartfelt moments with patients who would remind us all we are nothing without our health. This is also where I met my first EFDA, Nicole, who embodied the charisma and dedication necessary to make assisting a lifelong career. Over 8 years, I've listened to thousands talk about their teeth. Too many tell me their unfortunate circumstance was due to lack of education, finances, or access entirely. Too many young professionals with the aptitude for expanding care never do, for lack of education, finances, or access as well. I wanted to do more, knew I could do more, but had to wait for the right opportunity. Working in public health and serving Maine's less fortunate population for the past 2 years has opened my eyes to the barriers we must dismantle to ensure equality and dental care for all. Without question, oral health is overall health. Lack of care harms lives and challenges healthcare as a whole. Many people have a turning point when they start caring more for their oral health, whether that be a moment of education, dental trauma, or debilitating self-consciousness. Few people find passion for teeth and the teamwork required to renew someone's confidence, equipping them with the ability to lead a happier, healthier life. I feel fortunate to be one of those people and to stand amongst a group of peers who share my sentiment. As expanded function dental auxiliaries, our scope of practice will increase access to preventative and restorative care for years to come, so we may change the way Mainers look at their teeth. To leave off, I would like to give many thanks with great gratitude. To my fellow classmates, congratulations. We worked hard to get to this point and will keep growing into exceptional providers. To our family and friends for the encouragement and support as we wrestled plastic teeth and started dozing during chapter readings. To past and present doctors and coworkers who supported us and shared their wisdom through our journey to betterment. To the YC faculty and our outstanding director, Stacy Singleton, for sharing incredible resources, knowledge, and being a constant source of empowerment. And finally, my sincerest appreciation to the Harold Alafon Center for the advancement of Maine's workforce. Thank you so much for providing this funding to make this program possible so we can give our beloved Maine communities more reason to smile.
That was fantastic. Thank you. The completion of completed 64 plus hours. We're going to do like another ways to go, but it's a wonderful, wonderful milestone.
So, we will start handing out certificates. My advice to you all, this is my 30th year in dentistry, and I couldn't be happier. I love this field. I absolutely embrace everything that it has to offer. I encourage you not to stop here. Okay, this is a stepping stone for you. There's still a lot more out there. Okay, so continue to grow, continue to learn, and I'm so proud of all of you. Okay, that's all.
Now let's take somebody as the presentation of the certificates. Please feel free to take whatever pictures you would like. It's a wonderful, wonderful opportunity. So,
All right. All right. Madeline and
Yeah, Maddie?
Marina Anderson. Miranda Anderson. Rhiannon Dumont. Whoops. Giselle Schreiber Keating. Jamie Grindle. Naomi Hansen. Make it great, Jameson. Kirsten Kennedy. And Brianna Wong. If all of the students could stand, turn towards their loved ones and thank them because you couldn't do it without all these supporters in your family. So now's your opportunity.
Congratulations. I would now like to welcome Mr. Charlie Collins to close us out. And Charlie is here from the Carl Alpine Center for the Advancement of Things for.
Congratulations to all of you. And it's a mouthful, Brianna. Thank you for those wonderful words and the dollars that the Alphon Foundation provides to the community college that then brings the money to you folks. But I always like to share with folks that it isn't free. And you guys know it isn't free. With the time you put into it and the opportunity costs that you made, you could have chosen to do something different. You could choose not to do this training and expand healthcare, not only in the state of Maine, but certainly if you're in this Yorktown region. And that healthcare is important. I'm an example of having gone through a baby tooth coming down and having that extracted and then put something up, and it took a year and a half. I couldn't believe how long it took. So I learned a ton through that experience just a year and a half ago. But with having said that, I also like to talk about the importance of the cooperation that we get here in the community. Without York County Community College, without Stacy and her magnificent skill sets that she brings to this, and obviously students and your support staff, a lot of this in the support family that you have would not happen without everybody coming together and making it happen. I kind of feel it's easy. How many students do you have? What's the cost going to be? Let's get the money to them to do that. I've got the easiest part. You did the hard part, and congratulations. And I think I like to say how many more hours. Is that going to depress everybody? It's like more than 200 more hours. We got a vlog. Is that my understanding? So the work isn't done. But thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's going to make Maine in this region a much healthier place. So congratulations.
If you could have